All right, so the Sounders beat Tijuana 2-1, and that means they went 3-0 in Leagues Cup. What did you see from these three games, Adam?
Well, it's been three very different games where very different things were asked of the Sounders. The first game, I mean, that is just an amazing performance, 7-0. The second game, it's a game that you controlled throughout most of it, but you still had to take some bruises along the way, and they were able to come out with the win. And then this game, it's their first time trailing in the competition. They're down at halftime. They're able to find an equalizer and a late winner. They did a little bit of everything in these first three games. The only team in the tournament to win all three games. I think that they've proven that they have the talent and they have the mentality to go a long way in this tournament.
Yeah, Brian talked about perseverance and determination, and you saw that with the two goals from the two different strikers. What did you like about that?
I mean, it's just really what they've been doing this whole tournament. You had 6 different goal scorers against Cruz Azul in the 7-0 win, and they keep finding new heroes. Danny Mazovsky, his first goal in Leagues Cup. He's, of course, had a great season for the Sounders, being on the end of some really good moves, and he found it in the perfect time today. Another corner kick routine. Sounders didn't have any corner kick goals going into Leagues Cup, and they have 3 in 3 Leagues Cup games, 2 against Cruz Azul and 1 today. As I said, this is a team finding a way to win through a bunch of different players and a bunch of different ways of scoring these goals.
Yeah, and they'll need the whole team because obviously we heard that Ryan Kent and also Albert Rusnek, had both have injuries. We'll get updates on Friday from Smetzer. But besides that, what did you see from the two young wingbacks as Reed Baker Whiting and also Costa Colazi Ranti?
Yeah, it's a tough task. Adonis on the right side going against Reed Baker Whiting was always going to be a tall task, but he really stepped it up, especially as the second half got off, as the game went on. He settled in. He really was able to shut down that wing defensively. And as we talked with him and Brian after the game, his role going into the second half, down a goal, to be able to push up the pitch more, and he did a really good job of that as well. This is one of the better performances I've seen out of Reed Baker Whiting in this time with the Sounders. And Kalani Kosaranzi, I mean, he was creating offensively in the first half, and he was really good in his one-on-one duels. I think the outside backs, a very young pairing, they really stood up to the test today.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Reed Baker Whiting came on. I think he played a better offensive second half than in the first, but both of them, to your point, played really well. And we have to make this quick because what's happening is they're converting the pitch to a field because the Seahawks play here tomorrow. So the Sounders, again, as we said at the top, they go undefeated in Leagues Cup. They get back to MLS play. They play the LA Galaxy, and then they have a week off. They don't know who they play yet. But as you said, Adam, you gotta like the way that they're playing. Any last thoughts before we go?
This is a really exciting 3 games for the Sounders. It's a bit unprecedented. It's the first time that they've won 3 consecutive competitive games against Liga MX's side. I mean, this is a time when you're just proud to be a Sounders fan.
All right, and as I said, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Mas Vida Marrera, Adam Race.
Thank you.